What a midweek matchup we have for you here on a Wednesday night. We've got a good one for you on this Wednesday night here on EA Sports College Football. And the Tigers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. Ready to fire from the pistol. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Finds his man down the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Coleman's got it on the right side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. He goes right back to the air. On the left side, here's Coleman. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Coleman. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Caught behind the line, it's Coleman. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Puts him in the spin cycle. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here's Brown. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Carroll. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on them, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Quarterback running on the draw. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Maldonado. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powers through the defender. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. A give to Brown. Crosses the 40. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Tigers in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
To the air on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Now the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Try the right side with Brown. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! Gets it into the end zone.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. Like, you better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Now they'll try the right side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quickly to the tight end. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing a turnover.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. Turning it on! He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Running the red zone, it's Brown. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Maldonado. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the ball is free on the pitch. Offense scoops it up and still going. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The lone back's got it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. He gets it away from his own end zone. Let's see what he can do with it. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David, the offense. Punt, and he's got room. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Finds his man. It's Glover. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Pulls and fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly complete. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Heaves it on the run. Makes a deep grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Tigers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown. Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option.
Hey, man, offense, defense, special teams, they are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to run it. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Looking to throw for it. On target. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The give to the right. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Maldonado. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. The throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. Breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Schroeder. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Coleman open on the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to the well. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Tight end now in motion. Hand off for Brown. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to Brown. Makes him talk to the hand. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Complete downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll run it. It's Brown. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. One more time, it's Brown. Maybe some room here. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Pressure coming. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And it's in for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coleman's got it on the right side. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Coleman on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Brown. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll give it on the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Maldonado. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Leaves it with the back. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. On 4th down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Bringing the heat. Finds his tight end. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Here's Brown. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Maldonado. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give out of the gun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires left. It's caught. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
When I have all that speed on the field, I gotta find a favorable matchup. They're all across the board. Which guy do I know can win? Man-to-man coverage, you can see that guy could win on that play.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Takes the easy one to the back. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Here's the pressure. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Brown again. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. One more time, it's Brown. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.